Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about Alien versus Predator. This movie came out in 2004 and it's pretty good. If you haven't seen Alien versus Predator from 2004, you're missing out. Uh, this movie did that thing because you had Freddy versus Jason, I think in 2003, and then the next year you had Alien versus Predator. So it was kind of doing this thing of like taking these characters or these ideas that fans have been batting around for a while and maybe was in a few other different kinds of medias like comic books or video games or something, and it really just put the two together, and I think it did a great job at it. This this movie, I think the reception that it got might have been a little bit more lukewarm due to it being a PG-13. And honestly, I was 13, 14, anywhere between 12 and 14 when the movie came out, and I loved it. I had a good time with it. I was just a fan of the Predator franchise and Aliens. I didn't really like Alien. Alien's good. Aliens is better. Alien 3 is garbage. Alien Resurrection is yikes. So, anyway, with, those are my thoughts on it. I think Predator and Predator 2 are great movies, and AVP, when this came out, the marketing campaign was really good. The new look of the Predators in this movie, I love the new look. They're a lot more beefy, a lot more meaty. Like they've been going to the gym. Like, hey, you guys remember that one time we fought Schwarzenegger? Yeah, man, that guy really beat us up good in those forests. We should probably bulk up. Yeah, we're looking a little wimpy comparatively, of course. Yeah, absolutely. And so that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like that the Predators have been hitting the gym, getting ready for this big fight with the aliens, or maybe to encounter Dutch again. You never know. And so I really liked their look. I liked the look of the Predators a lot. There's a bit more armor going on, a bit more knickknacks around their waists. They looked slick. They looked clean. And then the aliens were a lot more drooly. They looked a little bit more wet than they did in Aliens. Uh, and so the new look, the 2000 early 2000 look, that more edgy kind of gross look, really shines through and comes across pretty big in this movie, and it's good. I like the way the guys look. I like the way that they interact. The big fight between your first Predator and Alien is definitely worth waiting for because it takes it a while. Like this movie is like I think it's like 40 minutes to an hour in before you actually get to see these two larger than life characters face off for the first time. And that first fight, man, when that Predator just takes that alien, swings him around, hitting all those columns and stuff, and knocks him through a wall. Oh, it's so good. It is so much fun to watch, and it's what you've been waiting on. Is that point in the movie where you're just shoveling popcorn in your face? It's so exciting and draw draw jaw-droppingly entertaining. It's a good time. The relationship between the characters, like majority of these characters, kind of serve as cannon fodder, and I get if people have issues with that. I don't particularly because I want to see a predator fight an alien. The human characters, the human interactions, they're fine. I don't particularly care. None of it makes a big difference to me. They serve a purpose, which is to just get in the way while these predators and aliens interact. Because you got to have somebody do exposition. You can't have the predators do exposition because they don't speak our language, and you can't have the aliens do exposition because they don't speak. I like the big final fight at the end between the predator and the queen alien. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. I can't just stress that enough. The big fight at the end, it gets a little cheesy at points just because now you have the Predator teaming up with a human character. Spoiler alert if you've not seen a movie that's been out since 2004. They team up, the Predator teams up with this human character, and she's fine. She's kind of like this Ripley-esque person. Um, it's okay. Like her character's good. I would have liked to have seen her in the sequel, or in a sequel of a Predator or Alien movie at some point. But it's not a big deal. The CGI work in the movie is pretty good for the time because the way they do it is you notice when it's CGI, but it also blends pretty good with the practical. This is what I like because films need to do more practical effects. Practical effects gives the movie a little bit more of a um, real feel to it, especially if the practical effects are done well. This movie blended the CGI well with the practical, and it worked out great in the favor of this movie and has made it kind of age well, kind of like Jurassic Park. I'm not saying this is on the exact equal level playing field as Jurassic Park, but they blend well together. They blend their CGI and their practical pretty well, and that's what's important. That's what makes this movie work, and what makes it look good the longer things go on. And the story, look, it's just an action movie. It's just a sci-fi action movie of two big screen characters just duking it out. That's all it is. And that's all you really want it to be. And it's fun. It's a good time. I'm going to give this movie a solid 3.5 out of 5 stars. 3.5 just because. Nah, I don't know. Just because, really. I think the rating system really doesn't make a difference. I have a good time with this movie. If I'm going to have a negative thing to say about it, it's literally going to be the fact that I was expecting a more large. Still to this day, I'm expecting a more larger scale fight between the aliens and predators, as opposed to just three predators, three late teen, early 20 predators on their, proving their iron kind of a journey, and coming across these aliens, and they have to fight these aliens. It's fine, but I was wanting like an actual army of predators versus an actual army of aliens, and then they fight. That would have been really dope. But I don't hate what we got. And the sequel, trash. The sequel is just absolute trash. AVP Requiem is disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say about that movie. So anyway, guys, if you like what you've seen here, click like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one.